بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم وفقنا وسائر المشتغلين للعلم والعمل الصالح بحق محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن عدوهم. Imam Ali alayhi salam said, "He who performs his ablution as best as he can." As best as he can, definitely, sometimes I just make ablution, that's it. شفيان شرم ولا عليه بس الواجب مع السلامة. And the others sometimes لا. أدور المستحبات, the recommended acts. Just like to rinse in my mouth, to have some water in my nose, to wipe my hands from the elbow, and so on. These are the recommended acts. This is what Imam said. He who performs his ablution as best as he can and then walks to the mosque is considered to be in a state of prayer as long as he does not nullify it. Since he is on tahara, since he does his ablution as much as he can, and he walks to the mosque, so he is in a pure situation, in a state of purification until he invalidates his wudu. قال الإمام علي عليه السلام: من أحسن الطهور ثم مشى إلى المسجد فهو في صلاة ما لم يحدث. فهو في صلاة ما لم يحدث، يعني هذا لا زال هو متوضئ وماشي إلى المسجد، في طريق مشي إلى المسجد وهو متوضئ وفي حال صلاة. يعني شنو في حال صلاة؟ ويقول أنا بعد خلاص في حال صلاة، أنا أعتبر صليت ويلا مع السلامة، ما أصلي الأفعال مع الصلاة. لا مولانا، وإنما تأخذ ثواب المصلي، تأخذ ثواب المصلي، وهذا مو فد شيء قليل، هذا مو فد شيء قليل. Alright. In our lesson today with Islamic laws, we reach to issue number 724. If a person who cannot perform wudu or ghusl, this person, he cannot perform wudu or ghusl for some reason, or considers it probable, that his excuse will not be removed, he can offer the qada of his past prayers with tayammum. So since he has the situation, the case that he should perform he should perform tayammum instead of wudu. So with this tayammum, he is going to do what? He is going to do the obligatory salah for that day. How about the salah which he hasn't done before? That means, how about the qada salah? Can he perform the qada salah with this tayammum? Of course he can. However, if his excuse is removed afterwards, that hukum while the excuse is what? Is still. The excuse of tayammum is still. He can do even the qada. How about if the excuse is removed afterwards? As a recommended precaution, he should offer those prayers again with wudu or ghusl. Definitely with wudu. If this he has hadath asghar. With ghusl if he has hadath akbar. Okay. And
Again, this is the last thing.
The last, okay. He should offer. This is as a recommended precaution. What this person he did with tayammum, he performs his salah, and also he performs the qada salah. All right. Then afterwards, the excuse for performing tayammum, the excuse which give him the permission to perform tayammum, is removed afterwards in time. Now Sayyid Sistani, he said, yes, that he should remove. He should what? He should pray again. He should repeat that prayers. He should offer those prayers again with wudu or ghusl. This is as a recommended precaution. What does that mean? That means his salah he has done with the tayammum is what? Is valid. Is valid. But as a recommended precaution, he should repeat them as a recommended precaution. And if he does not lose all hope about the removal of the excuse, he cannot do tayammum to give qada a prayer. The same thing, this person at the beginning, he said, yes, I cannot perform ablution or I cannot perform ghusl for some reason, but I have a hope that the excuse which give me permission to perform tayammum will be removed at the end of the time. At the end of the time. Now, can I give qada? Can I give qada with tayammum? Sister said not. He said not. No, you cannot. Look, he cannot do tayammum to give qada a prayer. So what do we have here? What do we have here? We have two cases. We have two pictures. The first picture that this person, he does not have what? He does not have the permission, he does not have the hope of this excuse which allow him to perform tayammum to be removed. So what is the obligatory thing? He should perform tayammum and to perform his obligatory salah, and at the same time to do what? To give qada for his salah. But if later on he discovers that the reason which allows him to perform tayammum has been removed, as a recommend, do you follow me? Do you follow me? Yes. As a recommended precaution, Sayyid Sistani said he should perform ablution, wudu, or he should perform ghusl, and to do what? And to do, to repeat the qada, only the qada, not the ada. This is the first case, if the excuse has been removed. The other picture or the other situation is that if this person himself, he has hope that at the end of the time that he can use what? He can use water to perform wudu or to perform ghusl. Sayyid Sistani is telling him, you are not allowed to perform your qada prayer with what? With tayammum, since you have hope. Since you have hope. What is the reason? What is the reason? Reason is just like that. The reason is just like this. Because here we are talking about what? Talking about the qada prayers, not ada, not in time. About the prayers which he hasn't done before. So the qada prayers, if he does the qada prayer now, or if he does the qada prayer where? Later on, for example, at Maghrib and Isha prayer, is there any difference? Still it is what? Still qada. still qada. But the problem is what? To pray with ablution or with ghusl, to pray with tahara ma'iyya is better than to pray with what? With tayammum, with earth and purification. Okay. Issue number 725. It is permissible for a person who cannot do ghusl or wudu, so his obligatory duty is to perform tayammum, to offer with tayammum the daily mustahab prayer for which the time is fixed. For example, this person, he has to perform what? He has to perform the Salatul Zuhur, the obligatory prayer, Salatul Zuhur, with what? With tayammum. With tayammum. Okay? So, how about the nafila of Salatul Zuhur? How about the nafila of Salatul Zuhur? Can he perform the nafila of Salatul Zuhur with the same tayammum that he does for Salatul Zuhur? Yes, of course he can. It is permissible for a person who cannot do ghusl or wudu to offer with tayammum the daily mustahab prayer for which the time is fixed. However, if he has hope that his excuse may cease, may finish to exist before the time for prayer is over, then as an obligatory precaution, he should not offer the mustahab prayer during the earlier part of their time. So the other thing here, it is just like what? Just like the qada prayer, the same of hukum of what? Of the qada prayer. If you in the foregoing issue, mustahab prayers, can we perform them? Mustahab prayers, can we perform them with the same tahara turabiyya, with the same tayammum of obligatory acts? Yes, we can. But if we have hope that we can perform what? We can perform ablution or ghusl at the end of the time, before salat, for example, before Salatul Zuhur's time has been what? Has been finished. Yes, we should, as a recommended precaution, as an obligatory precaution, we should wait not to perform this recommended prayers till what? Till the end of the salah time, until we have what? Until we can have water, or until the excuse which prevented us from using water is what? Is ceased. Is this clear, inshallah? All right. So he should not offer the mustahab prayer during the earlier part of their time. The second question, the other ruling number 726, if a person does ghusl in a state of jabira, this person does ghusl, but he has what? He has jabira, and performs tayammum as a measure of precaution. So this person, what he does? He does jabira, does ghusl in jabira state, and at the same time performs tayammum as what? As a measure of precaution. And after having prayed, he experiences a minor hadath. He experiences what? a minor hadath. Minor hadath, just like passing wind. Just go to a deep sleep. Okay. So if a person does ghusl in a state of jabira and performs tayammum as what? As a measure of a precaution. He does tayammum as measure of what? Of a precaution. And after having prayed, he experiences a minor hadath, an act which breaks wudu, which invalidates wudu, like passing wind or urinating. He should do wudu for subsequent prayer. He should do wudu for subsequent prayer. For the next prayer, he should do wudu. Why he should do wudu? Why he should do wudu?
Because his wudu is invalid.
Oh, exactly, very good, excellent. Because his wudu has been invalidated and he needs a new tahara. La salata illa bi tahur. There is no prayer without what? Without purification. So, yes, he should do wudu for subsequent prayer. And if that hadath had occurred before he had prayed, he should do wudu for that also. He should do wudu for that also. If you say, okay, Shaykhana, he needs a ghusl, there is no need for ghusl because he already performed what? Performed tayammum instead of ghusl. Now, this ablution is for what? Is for the minor what? The minor hadath, not the major hadath. For the minor hadath. Minor hadath, just like urinating, passing wind, sleeping, needs what? Needs just ablution. Needs just ablution. So he should make ablution. Any questions? Yes. Issue number 727. As I told you, the red ones with the 3 stars and the number right here 383 and H, this addition from us according to the new addition of our new copy for Sayyid Sistani. Okay, and H refers to the Minhaj al-Salihin. No, not the Minhaj al-Salihin. The new book which has the correct of the I forgot his name. Inshallah, I will remember it. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Muhammad. Okay. Now, if a person performs tayammum on account of non-availability of water, he performs a tayammum. For what reason? There is no water. Or because of some other excuse, just like he cannot get the water. So if a person performs tayammum on account of non-availability of water or because of some other excuse, his tayammum becomes what? Void. As soon as that excuse ceased to exist. Like what? I perform tayammum because of what? Because there is no water. Or I cannot get water because of there is a beast near the spring water. Okay? After a while or before Salah, I found the water, or the beast has been disappeared. I can use water now. Now, my tayammum is still valid or invalid? It is invalid. It is invalid. It is void. So I have to do what? I have to perform what? Wudu. There is ishkal in its legitimacy of being on purity and did not approve his substitution for ghusl and mustahab ablution, even for the one who is purified from the hadath. He said there is ishkal in its legitimacy of being on purity. That means the purity is what? Is not valid anymore. His purification يعني طهارته بيها بعد انتقضت. And did not prove his substitution for ghusls and mustahab ablutions, even for the one who is purified from the hadath. Even that he performs what? Even that he performs ablution for hadath. This tayammum, performs tayammum from hadath. This tayammum is what? Is void. Is void. So he needs to perform what? A new ablution. He needs to perform a new ablution. For example, that I have tayammum for salah, okay, because there is no water. Now, if I want to perform after I finished my salah, okay, now I need to perform what? I need to perform the recommended salah, لنوافل, لنافلة. Okay, now I find what? Now I find the water.
So it is invalid?
So my tayammum is what? It is void. It is void. Okay, so I need to do what? I need to perform wudu. Even for what? Even for recommended acts. You see, there is ishkal in its legitimacy of being on purity and did not approve his substitution for ghusls and mustahab ablutions, even for the one who is purified from the hadath. So I need to what? To renew my ablution. Issue number 727. The things which invalidate wudu. The things which invalidate wudu. Invalidate the tayammum. That means passing the wind, urinating, sleeping, hayd, nufas, istihada, all these things which invalidate wudu, they will invalidate what? They will invalidate tayammum, the same thing. So, performed instead of wudu also. That means the things which invalidate wudu, invalidate the tayammum, performed instead of wudu also. Similarly, the same hukum, the things which invalidate ghusl, invalidate the tayammum performed instead of ghusl also. So, which things which invalidate ghusl? Just like having sexual intercourse, invalidate ghusl. Tamam? Sleeping, okay, invalidate ghusl.
Sleeping in general, just even sleep.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that's issue number 726. والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.